Hey everybody, welcome back to Team Stitch and Sense. Today we're going to start our training on whether you are all in or all out and there's no halfway. That's the little thing I posted about before. Now, this is basically for those of you that are all in or you want to be. That, you're not the hobbyist that's just making a few bucks and you don't really care, or that you're just in it for the discount. That is not who this training is for. This is for those of you that are like, okay, I want to do this. This is something that I'm passionate about and I need to get my butt in gear, okay? So today we're going to talk about how bright is your flame? How brightly does your passion burn for your brand? Can you even judge where you are at this point? For me, I guess I know my flame is pretty darn bright and it's just huge, but not everybody is there yet. And, maybe at one time you were so super stoked when you signed up, and generally that's how it usually goes. You sign up and you are like, oh my gosh, the world is going to come to me, and this is going to be the greatest thing ever. I am going to have people just knocking on my door, and they're going to want to buy Scentsy, Grace Adele, or Velada. And then it kind of doesn't happen. And then over time, you slowly kind of, and maybe it does happen at first. And you're like, yeah, this is so amazing. And then it starts dwindling on down. And your flame gets a little bit smaller and smaller and smaller. And before you know it, you've got just a little spark. I'm here to tell you that happens pretty much to everybody. If it doesn't, then you are a super lucky person. And really, the main thing I can tell you is, it is great. It's fun. You love the products. Not always is everyone going to feel the same about it. You need to show that you're in it for the long haul. A lot of people automatically assume, oh yeah, well, my friend Julie signed up for that 3 months ago. She got me started on all this stuff, and now she left me. She didn't stay active. She lost her account. I don't have anybody to buy from. And they're like thinking, I don't want to get into something else and have you drop off the face of the earth. And that does happen, unfortunately enough. But so you need to, I don't want to say prove to them, but show them, you know what, your passion is still there, even after months of it maybe not going as great as you'd like it to, but that you are still in it and you want to build this business. Because I can tell you what, even if you think people are ignoring you, I'm talking about like posting on Facebook, or even if you talk about it at family events or parties or whatever, people, you may think they're ignoring you, but they're not. They're hearing what you're saying. They're just waiting until in their minds you are absolutely 100% serious about this. Now, I know maybe you had signed up for something in the past and it didn't work out, and you know what? You weren't really that passionate about it, but now you are. And so people are going, oh, she's doing this now. You've got to hang in there. And I'm here to tell you that surprisingly, I have people that will all of a sudden order from me that I had no idea had any interest whatsoever. So just hang in there. That's the first thing I got to say. And I know it seems like it's hard, but if your passion and your fire isn't really burning that bright, do something to get yourself motivated and to get yourself ready to go. We have Cancun coming up here, the Can Do Cancun, for the summer incentive for Scentsy, and for all brands, obviously. Get yourself passionate about that. Get yourself worked up about it. Tell yourself every day, I can do Cancun. And you know what? If you have to, get a Mexican sombrero and hang it in your office or wherever. Just do something that reminds you daily that you are working towards that goal. For me, I have a goal chart always up. I always have it up. As soon as I find out that there's a new incentive or something, some kind of prize I can earn, I break it down and I get that goal chart up so I know what I need to do. And I will put little notes. I love, love, love Post-it notes. And I will write them out and I will stick them all over my house to remind me of what my goals are. And I do not say I am working towards or something like that. I will say I earned Cancun and I will be there in January. I write it as it's already, as though it's already happened, because in your mind then it has, you believe, make yourself believe it. And I'll tell you what, the mind is an amazing thing. If you ever get a chance, check out Dana Wild. She is incredible with her training on the brain. But the mind is an incredible thing, and it will convince you that yes, you are going to Cancun, and somehow you will find a way to do it. I'm so proud to say that I've earned our incentive trip for Scentsy both years that I could. I signed up May 8th of 2012, and I earned the trip that first year, and I earned it this last year. So there's reasons for that, and it's not just because I know so many people or anything like that, because believe me, those of you that have small children in school, you do not realize the resources that you have available to you. There, you see moms every day. Wear your Scentsy or your Velada or Grace Adele t-shirts, sweatshirts, whatever. Brand yourself, brand your vehicle, and always have it on, because I'll tell you what, people will realize that you are serious, and when they start realizing you're serious, I think you might too. And that passion and that flame will burn brighter and brighter. And it just takes earning that one thing for you to get hooked on it and think, I will never not earn another thing again, because this is awesome. And you find that you can do so much more than you realize you can. You are an incredible person, and you can do it if you set your mind to it. And I just know that no matter what your level of passion is now is the time to reevaluate and just sit down and write down why you joined in the first place, what you wanted to accomplish out of joining, and where you want to go. And don't make it too like overly detailed, just basics. We don't need all that. And then next time when we come back, we're going to talk about reigniting your flame. Because sometimes, we've talked a little bit about that, but right now we're measuring where we're at, thinking about what we want out of this and what we wanted before. And just think about it and think, you know what? All right, how passionate am I anymore? And some of you, unfortunately, may realize, you know what? The flame is gone and I really don't want to do this anymore. And that is okay. It really is. Now, some of you may think, well, I've kind of put it on the back burner, but I really do want to make more of this. That's wonderful. That's great. Whatever level of passion you have right now, we can work with. But be honest with yourself and just sit down and think. Think back to when you first joined and how excited you were. And then we will pick it up and go from there next time. So write it down. Let me know. You can message me on YouTube or friend me on Facebook and message me there, or email me, whatever you want to do, but write it down and let me know if you want to. You don't have to. It could be just for you, but think about where are you at now and where do you want to be? And we'll talk to you next time.